use cooking gas instead of kerosene and firewood because the smoke where they come out from them no good for our body. My people, this mandatory where gas to health initiative carry come. All that yama smoke where they come out when we dey use firewood and kerosene no good. If they kill us small, I beg, make we try leave them. They use cooking gas. GTHI, efficient energy for healthy living.
This message is brought to you by Gas to Health Initiative in partnership with PPMC and NMPC Retail Limited.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Cook to Live. Cook to Live is powered by Gas to Health Initiative, and Cook to Live is a program built to educate the populace on the use of LP gas, how to use it safely, and the happenings in the LP gas industry. My name is Dayo Telema, your regular anchor on the program. It's good to be here once again. With me in the house today is someone who has been a guest on the program before. We had a good time with him the last time he was here. And he is Mr. Dayo Adeshina. Mr. Dayo Adeshina is the president of the Nigerian Liquefied Petroleum Gas Association. But he is also the MD and CEO of Strategic Energy Limited. Good evening, sir, and welcome to the program Cook to Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
We're going to be discussing once again the role of the Nigerian LP Gas Association in the development of the Nigerian liquefied petroleum gas market. It is true that some of us may not really know what the NLPGA is about. So once again, sir, I would like you to tell the listener what exactly NLPGA is about.
Thank you very much. NLPGA is the umbrella body of all the associations involved in the gas industry in Nigeria. We have almost 9 companies as members. 2 of the major associations, NAFGAM, which is the Feeding Plant Owners Association, the Marketers Association, and the LIBGARAN, which is the Liquefied Petroleum Gas Retailers Association of Nigeria. Outside of that, we also have the regulatory bodies, EPR, Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, Federal Fire Service, just to name a few of the regulatory bodies that are members. In the marketing segment, O&O, Total, NMPC, NLNG, so a whole mixture of different people from different aspects of the industry under one body.
What exactly are the programs and the activities of the Nigerian LP Gas Association tailored towards growing the LP gas market in Nigeria?
As you know, today the market is at 175,000 metric tons compared to 2006-2007 when the market was at 70,000 tons. The role of the association is to do a lot of advocacy with government to remove all the bottlenecks that are affecting the industry as a whole. The 175,000 metric tons I'm talking about is still a very, very dismal figure because for our population size, 175 million people, our market really should be at a minimum of 5 million tons. It's not rocket science, it's been done elsewhere and it can be replicated here. Kerosene and firewood are the main opposing fuels that compete with LPG. I'd say firewood is the biggest one because it's relatively free. Kerosene, on the other hand, is subsidized by the federal government, and I know as well as you do that nobody sees it at the subsidized price of 50 naira. But LPG replaces all of this, and ideally it should be freely available to everybody because the country produces well over 4 million tons a year. The bulk of it is exported, and the role of the association is to try and convince the government to make sure that this product is readily available. Since the production is here in Nigeria, it's not imported, kerosene is imported, people don't get it. Gas is produced locally, so people should get it. Distribution is a major problem because today all the LPG goes to Lagos, first of all, from NLNG, who produces almost 95% of the LPG for the market. And then it has to come everywhere else by truck. So you can imagine someone in Sokoto, for example, or Maiduguri, or Ilesha, or Akwa Ibom, or Enugu, or Imo. Anyone who wants in any of those places, who wants LPG, receives that LPG from Lagos by road. And that has to change because Lagos is not Nigeria.
While speaking, you said a lot about the activities of the association, but I'd like to know, because one major factor that has been penciled out that affects the growth of the industry is the safety part of it. A lot of people are scared to even go near the product. Immediately you say it's gas, it's like, take it away from me, I don't even want to go near it. What is the association doing to ensure or liaise with the bodies that need to ensure to sort of give the populace an assurance that if I use this thing, my life will not be in danger and my property will not just go up in flames?
Well, if you noticed, when I listed out the members of the association, I listed SON, Standard Organization of Nigeria, DPR, and Federal Fire Service. These three organizations are very key to activities. DPR, for example, is sort of like the policeman of the industry. They're responsible for enforcement of filling plants. SON is responsible for equipment, the type of equipment that you use in the industry: cylinders, tanks, regulators, hoses, pipes, all those things. Federal Fire Service, in terms of the safety aspect of it, the regulations guiding how plants are being created and how the safety zoning is carried out within those plants is also key aspect of what the Federal Fire Service does. And of course, they are the ones that will respond to any fire when there's any major outbreak. So essentially, we've had a lot more engaging roles to play with these various regulatory bodies. With DPR, plants are being elected a lot more. The safety codes that should guide operators in the industry are being strictly enforced now. And even at the terminals, the kind of trucks that are being allowed to load LPG at the terminals are being regulated with very, very stringent measures. And this is very essential because, like you said, safety is our watchword. And on the side of the cylinders, the country has less than 1.2 million cylinders in the country as a whole, and the bulk of those cylinders, I'd say 60% of them, are mostly second-hand cylinders that were imported into the country. So one of the key aspects that SON is looking at is a replacement, and this has brought, in conjunction the association, this has brought to the fore a new set of guidance which will be implemented, guiding how cylinders will be distributed. Because today, everybody owns the cylinders. That means you can walk anywhere, buy the cylinder, and then you start to use it. You don't know if it's a brand new cylinder. You only know that it's a brand new cylinder because the person selling to you is telling you that it is. It's painted, you can see that it looks good, but you don't know if really and truly it's a brand new cylinder. You don't know the quality of the cylinder. You don't know the thickness level of the cylinder. And so going forward at some stage, and this is one of the things that has been agreed with the association, the marketers henceforth own the cylinders, and you have like a cylinder exchange program where you don't need to buy the cylinders. The marketers will be the ones to supply you the cylinders, and it will just be a cylinder exchange program going forward.
Junior, this one where you scratch your eye. Now what be the matter?
But Junior, I don't tire for those cooking things. The first one of firewood, this one of kerosene stove. You know the hell matter at all.
What be the matter?
Mako, this kerosene wahala don't too much for me, oh. I don't tire for this cooking thing, oh. I don't want Dayo.
Una never hear?
Yeah, waiting.
Una never hear of cooking gas?
Cooking waiting. No be that big man thing.
Cooking gas no be big man thing, no. You dey for camp gas, you dey for table burner, they get am for oven. You never finish, oh. Cooking gas dey cheap, you dey cook fast, you know they bring sickness for body, and you know they carry nyama enter your stomach. Junior, I don't know say you dey cook here. Everywhere just like say nothing dey happen.
Papa Junior, now that cooking gas wey you buy for me, oh. I just dey solicit every day. Cooking gas. Now you people.
This message is brought to you by Gas to Health Initiative in partnership with PPMC and NMPC Retail Limited.
The program is Cook to Live, powered by Gas to Health Initiative. My name is Dayo. I'm your regular host on the program, and in the house discussing the way forward for the LP gas industry is Mr. Dayo Adeshina. Going forward with the program, how does the Nigerian LP Gas Association interface with the public?
Well, there are a whole lot of advocacy campaigns that we carry out. We distribute a lot of leaflets with safety tips on how to use LP gas in a safe and environmentally friendly and acceptable manner. The other ways that we interface with the public is by sending out SMS alerts, essentially like a mini campaign where people receive safety tips. I know it hasn't been done nationwide yet, but we'll get there at some stage. We're also looking at call center where you can have complaints coming in and we can also react. Today we use the member associations like NABGAM and LIBGARAM, who are the first line of contact with the general public together. We use them as our feedback mechanism. So in the event that there's an incident, first of all we send people out to go and investigate, and then we interface with people who are concerned, and then there are numbers that of the executive secretary who interfaces with the association and the public, and we give out reports as to what has transpired. Moving forward, we're hoping that we're going to be able to partner with a lot more media organizations where these things will be published. We know newspaper publications are seen as a business, but also as a corporate social responsibility that everybody has on their shoulders. And for the media, regarding gas, we're hoping that some of these safety tips can be published for free going forward.
Okay, I'm sure you're going to give us the numbers when they're due for us to release to the public, so that we can all watch out for each other and ensure that we enjoy this natural resource God has placed in our land safely. It don't reach that time where we will break them down to the true language where every patriotic Nigerian they understand. Oga, Mr. Dayo Adeshina, I beg, help me tell our people these things where you don't talk for our language.
I will begin tell Mama Sabe and Mama Zainab, Hajia and Mama Emeka, say this firewood where then they use, where they put smoke for inside their belly, it is not good. The ogbonge for waiting they go take cook now be this LPG, and then lead them well. They go see say customer go begin come, then to go fit go out, nobody go they run from them. They talk say then they smell of this kerosene. So I they beg all of now, this LPG now need go give better life, long life. So LPG day got to help, they help you. Then LPG itself they help you, LPG association.
Thank you so much, sir, for being on the program. We still hope to have more of you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay, people. It's that time where we call it a wrap. For this week, our safety tip is remember that sufficient air is vital to your health and wherever your cylinder is stored. Till I come your way again next week, I am Dayo. Many thanks to our producer, Ndubisi Ikpala, and the program coordinator of Gas to Health Initiative, Mr. Benedict OJ. Till I come your way again on the airwaves, it's goodbye.